Oh, how are you, Derpsy? Scamming people. I'm not scamming people. Good and bad, a lot of pacers, but couldn't close it out. Wait, do you speedrun Luigi's Mansion? I did not know that. Okay, let me launch this while I wait for Ray to come back. So, Ray, if you can hear me, I cannot hear you, by the way. Speed walk. Baron, I went to McDonald's. I did. I got, but I only, believe me or not, I literally only got this. I only got a medium Coke, no sugar. Unfortunately, McDonald's doesn't really do, like, many vegan options. Bullshit. I'm telling you. I just went to the, I went to Aldi to buy 2 bags of salt and vinegar chips, 1 bag of those triangle corn chips, little tub of salsa, and these painkillers.
Doritos?
Hey, you're back.
Hi.
Hey, what happened? Did you disconnect or something?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Slippy says downloading version 211.5, but it's still downloading for some reason.
Yeah, mine says that too. I don't know. Screw it.
Screw it. Screw it. The curve never ends. No, I don't know. Look, it's easy to believe me. McDonald's has, like, no vegan options. The only thing I can get there is fries if I want to get something. If I go to McDonald's and I get something other than a drink, it's basically like fries or a hash brown. Or a salad. But who the hell orders a salad at McDonald's? Am I right? It's like the worst salad you can get anywhere. I've tried it once. One time. It was garbage. It was bad. It was really bad. It was just like some tomatoes,
McDonald's
iceberg
salad.
lettuce, and that's
Forbidden
it.
McDonald's salad.
When added hard and large fries, nah. I'm not gonna buy potato chips and large fries. Not really McDonald's target audience, yeah, not really. But I do get drinks there because I like this. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys another crazy take. I actually like the way the Coke from like at fast food restaurants tastes more than the regular thing. Like, I don't know. I think it's because it's like made from the syrup and then they put in the water. So I don't know how it works, but it tastes different, and I prefer the way it tastes at like fast food restaurants. Does anybody else agree with me there? That might be like, I don't know if that's a popular opinion or not, but I prefer the fast food Coke, Coke Zero to like the regular Coke Zero. I'm not sure why. But it's just kind of nicer. So I'll just click play, I guess. I don't know why it's like, I'm just gonna let it do its downloading thing. But yeah, our equivalent of Burger King has one vegan burger and then a burger that you can make vegan kind of easily. But yeah, there's not really that much vegan fast food that's like not absolute dog shit. We have like an old vegan fast food restaurant here in Australia called Lord of the Fries, but it kind of sucks. It's not very good. It was good like one time that I had it, and then it was never good again. Also, right, in the future we need to start our rip-off of the Bridges
Did
podcast.
you see that?
What?
Somebody clip that? What was that?
Whoa, what happened?
I like down aired you like here, and like you flew off down here, off the stage.
Really?
Did you not see that?
Okay, maybe it was like a bit of a desync.
Maybe it was maybe it was like a desync.
To me, it looked like it just kind of hit me at the edge. Unless I'm like
not at the edge. I was like over here.
Were you? Okay, for me you were like kind of at the edge. Unless I'm just tripping out or something. But then again, your history of memory during melee matches is like questionable.
What?
Kidding.
I have impeccable melee memory. How's Conquerors?
I hate that game.
Looks amazing. How can you hate it?
I'm not even kidding. I think literally it's one of the worst games I've ever played. Like unironically.
That's crazy.
Like, you could pick any game that I have play history on like, Steam. It's almost certainly better. It's just not good. There's, like, almost nothing good about it that's, like, that a game should be good at. It is horrible controls, horrible levels. What's wrong with Conquerors? Everything. Controls are bad. The levels are designed in really annoying ways. It's got cute aesthetics. And, like, the humor is, like, a little kind of funny for a teeny tiny bit if you like poop jokes. And, like, obscenity. It's like, oh, it's a game on a Nintendo console that looks cute. And they're swearing. And that's, like, the humor. It's like, if you find that funny, then the game will be a fucking riot for the entire ride. You didn't like the war chapter? Okay, I just started the war chapter, and it is kind of funny. A little bit, but... This, honestly, look, I only just started the war chapter. And it started off pretty strong.
What was the war chapter, and why do you find that funny?
It's the same thing. These obscenities are just funny. Right, is it for a ride? I'm curious. You were flying off the edge of the map. I was flying! Just thank you for the clip. Appreciate it. Hardest chapter in the game by far? No. Don't say that.
Colin clipped it? Yeah, I'll have to look at it afterwards. That was so wild.
All of the shotgun stuff is shit. Any part of the game that I have to make use of the shotgun is just hot garbage. The game... I'm playing on N64 as well. The game lags everywhere. Like, the game doesn't run at full FPS in any position. Any section of the entire game, basically. Only, like, rare areas where there's, like, not many actors loaded, and you're, like, facing a corner or something, and it's like, oh, wow, it's actually 30 FPS for real. Not a 15 FPS game.
Sounds like a you problem. Sounds like a skill issue, you know?
This is not good. Maybe the remake is, like, more bearable. But it's just...
Play it on N64.
N64 is what it came out on.
So?
What do you mean, so? I'm talking about the N64 version.
Yeah, I said don't play it on N64.
Well, I can't play it then.
Play it on emulator.
What, and pirate it? Like a thief?
Yes.
What if Nintendo, like, comes to cut my family's heads off, though? As a result of me emulating a game. Gotta be careful in these trying times. Also, this stream is sponsored by Nintendo. Apparently, it's a succinct summary of skill issue. What do you mean? Are you talking to me? It's in Discord, nice. I can't check it, unfortunately, but Ray might be able to.
Oh, never mind. It must have... Maybe I blinked or something. It's not actually that crazy. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, so you described it in a way that I didn't see, but I'm saying maybe your screen might have, like, looked as crazy as you say, but I'm saying maybe it was, like, desynced. So on my screen, it didn't look that crazy. In terms of,
maybe.
like...
On your screen, it doesn't look as crazy as I remember it, but...
Well, my screen, it, like, connects, so it's, like, believable. I'm just like, yeah, I got hit. But you were saying it's, like, you sort of, like you teleport or something, almost.
Well, obviously, obviously you got hit, but, like... I don't know, like, the DI off the down air was, like, crazy or something.
True. You're moving pretty fast, though. Thank you, Colin. I wanted that thing! Okay, it's fine. I found a 7.5 hour highlight reel of all the times Northern Lion has talked about his Peloton bike. So that's going to be nice sleep material.
Why? Why?
Here's Minesweeper. Oh, Lucy! I gotta change it from Minesweeper. Yeah, Lucy, what's good? Lucy, how have you been? What have you been up to? I feel like I would like to get an exercise bike, but those things cost money, which is a major downside.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a major downside of owning anything.
Of buying anything, yeah.
Yeah, kind of sucks. I'm trying to do as much old school RuneScape as I can before the move. Yo, how long do you have before you move? And also, how's the old school RuneScape been treating you? How much progress have you made? How's it going?
Oop.
You know what you should do, Ray? Ray, you should do a, like some sort of follow-a-thon, subathon type thing, where you just grind for the 156.
That sounds like a great idea. Cool.
It'd be fun. I've thought of doing like a Mario grind type stream. I was thinking if I do another subathon or something in September, it'll be only Mario 64. Or something. Or I might do like a stream where it's like, I don't end the stream until I get a 149. Just do a stream unlimited type thing. Shout out to Kano. You're gonna burn out hard. Grief, I'm invulnerable to burnout. The only burnout that could happen is like my hands physically start hurting too much. Yeah, well, let me Super Smash Bros. Melee. Everyone says that till it happens. I'm telling you. I just know how to keep it fresh. You know what you do if you start feeling like you're gonna burn out on Mario 64? I'm telling you. No. I think my threshold is high though. I was gonna say you just cry about it and get good. Skill issue.
I don't think that works for burnout.
Maybe not. But I'm thinking I might do that. At the very least, I'm gonna grind it out, but I'm gonna get a few more YouTube videos out. Take care of yourself, you goof. I do take care of myself. You should have seen like the awesome curry that I cooked like yesterday. 99 Slayer will have to wait for a while. Buckets of progress, finished doing all the quests in the game, currently trying to level up rune crafting. Yo, good luck. Okay. Do we desync?
All part of the plan.
You have about a week. Dude, good luck, good luck, good luck. Are you excited for the move, Lucy? Find a friend who has an exercise bike, break it accidentally, and then offer to hold away from them, then fix it and voila. That sounds like a scam. I love it. Kidding, I'm just joking. None of my friends own exercise bikes, though. All my friends are like streamer or art uni friends who are all broke. So none of them own exercise bikes. Ray, can I buy your exercise bike?
No.
I'm super excited. Can I say why in this context? But maybe at some point we can chat about it. All G. For sure, I'd love to chat. I love edgeguarding.
He loves edgeguarding.
He loves it. How did I grab you there? I feel like you were kind of far away. Also, Grease, do you play melee? I feel like there's like a decently strong overlap of like Mario 64 speedrunners and like melee players.
Would not be surprised.
I know Ouija plays, GTM plays, Simply plays, Noise plays. So there's a lot of friends. Is Craigslist a thing in Australia? If it is, it's not used by anybody. I think the most popular things are like Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, and eBay. I like the big ones. Ooh, baby! That was a good game there. The restocked Falco on Final Destination. Kind of rare. Oh, that was a really good recovery.
Oof.
You know, take the angle I thought. Hey, the classier version in Australia. If you want to search it up, go to the closest thing we have to Craigslist specifically is gumtree.com.au. It's like our version of a classifieds ad site. It does look a lot nicer than the Craigslist site, I will say. It's like nice and green. Also, I used to say in the past that I was like not at all interested in ever speedrunning Ocarina of Time. But after replaying it, I'm kind of like, maybe speedrunning this game could be kind of fun actually. Ocarina of Time has really nice movement, like mechanics.
Oh.
Like it ticks the box of a game that it feels good to move around in, which I feel like is like essential for like a good speed game, and it kind of feels pretty nice actually. Because when you need things cheap and aren't afraid to be possibly stabbed. Do. Also, actually, have any of you guys seen or played the new Princess Peach game? And if so, what do you guys think of it? Is it any good? Is it great? Is it shit? Is it mid? What are like the collective thoughts around it? Like 100% or any percent? I don't know. I haven't thought that far. Bro, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
But probably, I mean, if I had to pick a category, probably 100%. I like longer categories as opposed to shorter ones, generally. Unless I'm, like, learning a category. But I'm kind of the mindset that, like, if I'm playing a game and it's, like, fun to play, then I want to play, like, more of it and, like, learn more tricks and stuff. But, I mean, there's probably no reason not to learn, like, any percent. 8% is, like, 3 minutes or something, right? Oh, shit, whoops. Okay. Ever since the garbage category, why? I feel like it's cool. It's got cool theory behind it. It's credits warp. Yeah, but I've run categories in games that are credits warps. I did any percent for is Ancient Vanished Omens, the second Master System game. A really long time ago now, actually. And I have the 3rd place run on that currently, I think. At 20 point some amount of seconds.
Isn't that like a 20-second speedrun or something?
It is, yeah. But I have 3rd place out of like almost like around 50 people or something, so not bad, not bad. Kinda decent, actually. It was like around 2,000, I forget how many, 1 or 2,000 attempts? I think in the video description of that PB I wrote exactly how many attempts it took. It was actually the first speedrun I ever submitted to speedrun.com, I'm pretty sure, as well. It's funny, actually, Worcester, the Pokemon speedrunner, he has the world record for that category. It's pretty cool. But if I was, I don't know, if I wanted to learn OOT, 100% would be way more my style, probably. Defeat Ganon is kind of popping right now because there's a massive, like, route change. Ganon floor was discovered, so that category has been totally altered. So that's kind of hype. What the hell? Oh yeah, Banjo-Kazooie looks like a good speedrun too. I've been enjoying Luigi's Mansion even though it's kicking my ass. How is Luigi's Mansion speedrunning been? Holy shit, okay.
I died.
How did you fall? I will say though, if I did start learning Ocarina of Time speedrunning, I'd probably start with Defeat Ganon. Or maybe even any percent. Any percent's harder? Yeah, I know. I tried doing 80% for like a full day, and I couldn't even finish a single run. Like, back when the, you know, current, like, ace route was found. A really good side B somehow made it through. What are you doing? Stop scaring me! I'm not even over there. Fun fact, my mom never let me play Smash games in the house because she didn't like seeing men hit women. Interesting. Okay. Do you play Smash games now, or are you like just not like it's just not for you kind of thing? Or how do you feel about Smash games, I guess, now, many years down the line?
There was an attempt.
I love any Smash game that has my main in it. So you like Smash 4 onwards, right? When did DDD come in? Is DDD a Smash 4 character or a Brawl character? He wasn't in Brawl, was he? Oh no, he was, right? Wait, was he?
Yeah, maybe.
No, I think Smash 4 sounds like the first game, right? That he was in. I'm trying to think. I can perfectly picture what he looks like in Smash 4 and in Ultimate with his like little roll, like he sits down, looking at you smugly, like rolling to the left and right, like he's about to, you know, bust open a bag of Doritos and watch his favorite sitcom on the TV or something. He is in Brawl. Yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember if he was or not. That makes sense though. I like all the Smash games, to varying extents. But Ultimate is the one I've played the least of. But I played Zelda and Smash 4 and that was fun. I played Brawl. The Brawl was the one I had as a child. I think I played Kirby a lot in that one. And then I played Kirby in 64. Which I kind of played a little bit more recently. I super suck at 64 though. That game feels like the most different out of the Smash games. Is the first one. Like you can't dodge in that game. It's like not a thing. Just weird as hell.
That game looks weird.
If you L cancel your moves, it's Z canceling in that game. But you know how in Melee you can L cancel, and then in every other game you can't do it afterwards. In Smash 64, if you Z cancel your moves, it doesn't just like speed up the animation, it just cancels it completely. So it's like a 0 frame landing lag, which is just cracked. Also, every move has like a crazy amount of hits done. You just go flying from everything. Yo, nice gal. Oh, Ray, did you do the 25 favorite games listing?
No.
Did you see it on the Discord?
Yeah, I saw people posting it.
You should make yours if you have one. I'll react to it.
Maybe. I don't even know what I'd put there.
I could try guess your favorite games. What would be on your top 25 at least? Not in order, but I reckon I could guess some of the games that would appear there.
Alright.
So, Slay the Spire.
Wait, how would you... Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck would be on my thing.
Well, I'm just vibe guessing right now.
Slay the Spire be on there? Maybe.
Disco Elysium.
Probably not, no.
No? Okay, interesting.
I haven't even played through that game entirely.
It's like one of the only games you recommended to me ever.
I've recommended more games than that.
That's the only game I can remember you recommending me, aside from Melee, I think. And League of Legends.
Yes? I don't know.
You didn't really recommend it, you bought it for us and it said, let's play this.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I think you bought it from me, you, and Michael, and it was like, how about we play this game? And then I was like, okay. And Michael was like, alright. And then that became my favorite game of all time. With all the games that you've got him into, they've all been hits. None of them have been misses. The list so far is Super Smash Bros. Melee, is 1 and 2 Chronicles, Mario 64. This is absolute bangers.
Banger after banger.
And then you randomly you were suggested League here and there, but that's just never happening.
Yeah, if only you knew how good the game could be if you played it.
You know how we say Dan is right about everything on Destiny's stream?
Yeah.
And he was saying, like, if you could go back, would you erase all the League time you've wasted?
Did he say that?
They were having some conversation at some point on some stream where they're talking about, like, do you regret the stuff that you've done? And Dan kept bringing up, like, the League stuff. And Destiny had, like, counterpoints to it and stuff. But, yeah, no, League is a game I've never touched on, I don't think. That's just a game that I think is good to stay away from. Like, cigarette smoking. It's probably enjoyable and kind of addictive, sure. But is it
But you wouldn't say
healthy?
the same about Mario, though, for some reason.
Yeah, no, of course not.
Because you enjoy Mario.
Well, no, Mario's not toxic.
How do you know if it's toxic or not?
I play it, what do you mean? It's got a really nice, wholesome community. Like, very supportive people. Very kind. One of the best, actually. Especially even compared to, like, Smash or something. It's, like, really, really good. League, though?
But if you were to play
I've seen
League, how do you
snippets.
know if it's... Well, never mind.
My limited experiences, I've seen Lily Peachy play it. I've seen Destiny play it. I've seen Mr. Mutant
And they
play it
still
with
play it.
Destiny. And I've seen Tyler 1 play it. Tyler 1's kind of fucking hilarious. But, the game itself doesn't look like a game I think I want to play. I don't think you'd be super good at it anyway. I don't think you'd enjoy League. I don't know if it's a... I don't think me being good at it has to do with, like, whether or not I'll enjoy it much.
Probably won't enjoy it because it's like a try.
I feel like there's a lot of games that I just, like, suck balls at that I still enjoy. Like Mario 64. I don't know. I feel like I'm bad at most games that I play for the first time. But I enjoy games that I'm bad at. It's not like a... That's not really like a factor, I think, necessarily. Unless that's this thing that matters a lot more in League, but I don't know. If you're terrible at League, you want to have fun. Well, surely, doesn't everybody start off being bad at League, though? League is a strategy game. I will say, I mean, look, I like chess. Even though I'm kind of bad at chess.
There you go.
All your worlds. I love chess, but I am absolute garbage. I am dog shit at chess, but I love chess. Chess is awesome. But like, League being hard or League being a strategy game, those two aren't like reasons why I don't think I would enjoy it. I think one big downside, one thing that I don't like playing games where you have to play in a team, which I think League is, if I'm not mistaken. I think you have to play in a team of people. There isn't like you just like single player it or something like that, right?
You played TFT, that's not team-based.
Yeah, maybe I'd enjoy TFT. I don't know. But League of Legends is a team-based game. And I feel like that's not a kind of... But that goes for like any team-based game. I don't think I would really enjoy any kind of team-based game. I mean, it's kind of bad too.
Isn't Stardew a team-based game? Kind of?
No, not in the same sense. You're not like on a team versus another team is what I mean. Like, I don't know, like TF2 is like kind of like that. A lot of shooters have game modes like that. I'm not big on like those kinds of games. I think Splatoon is like that as well. Those kinds of games just don't appeal to me, personally. Not to be terrible, trust me, bro, by having taught easily 30-40 Justin Bros, you wouldn't have a good time. No, I'm not disagreeing with you. But I don't think it's because it's a strategy game or something. I'm not like allergic to strategy games. if like being a beginner is like you said, being bad at it makes it less enjoyable. That could be a factor in that case because like if I'm new to the game, I'd have to start off bad. I don't know if it's like particularly like it might be like much worse in League's case than other games. But like, it doesn't everybody start off being bad? Like everybody who likes the game was bad at one point, right?
Nope.
Weren't they? That's kind of how that works, though. So how do you grow to like the game if you're bad to begin with? There's some actually good people in the community who are nice to new players. That's cool. I don't know. The reality of it is, I'm just not like a team game player. If TFT is like a single player game, that could be fun maybe, but I'm not really into team battles. Which I think Splatoon is the same, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is without knowing 100% for certain. I also think I probably wouldn't enjoy Overwatch for the same reason. That's also like a team, like 2 teams versus each other kind of game, I think? Or is it like a free-for-all? Or is this like a game modes kind of deal? You played it, right, Ray?
Yes.
Maybe it's because of the games I've seen you play. The best I can say is League rewards patience, twitch reflexes, and macro decision making. I'm not saying you don't have those, but none of the games I've seen you play show off those skills. To speedrun any kind of game at all for any length of time, you have to have a ridiculous amount of patience, but I don't think like I don't think any of those things are things that like make me not enjoy games, I guess. Do you think I'm like an impatient, slow reaction, micro decision kind of player? Lucy asks, what rank are you, Ray, in League?
I don't really play it anymore. I was never very good at it.
I guess that's true. I haven't seen you play it in a bit. In a hot minute.
I feel like for League, you have to like, to get into the game, you have to like play a lot of it, and I don't want to do that. It's not that fun to me. Especially when you come back after years and they've like added like so many new things, and then the game changes like every season. Kind of hard to keep up with.
I guess that keeps it fresh though if you're like constantly playing it.
Yeah, I mean that's how they keep their active player base, I suppose.
So I feel a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh! Every time I like take a big hiatus and then I try to come back, I'm like, holy shit, there's like new game mechanics and shit. They made Link monsters, what the hell is this?
I like Melee, you can just like keep playing the same game like years and years and years. But like still get better at it over time.
I feel like fighting games in general and like platform fighters don't really have like these kind of massive like seasonal changes and stuff. They just kind of like add characters here and there and like sometimes balance characters and stuff.
Sort of, yeah.
But I would bet, without really knowing, I feel like if you got good at like one Street Fighter game, you could like easily get into like Tekken and all these other kinds of fighting games too. Skullgirls, whatever.
Well, they all have their own nuances, and every like new iteration of the game introduces new stuff or like changes stuff a little bit. But like all the fundamentals for like a traditional fighting game is always going to be like we're always going to carry across to other games. Except Melee. Melee's like pretty well, it'll carry over a bit to Melee, but like Melee is pretty different.
I feel like Melee skill carries over to like Rivals 2 probably pretty well. game looks very similar, and maybe like the
Sure, yeah.
Nickelodeon All-Star Smash games or whatever they're called, and probably somewhat to like the other Smash games.
E4. What is E4? What?
I was trying to think of a D's nuts joke, I couldn't think of one. In B4, I put these nuts in your mouth. Got him.
That's awful. Emerald. I mean, like Emerald. I haven't played the game forever, like properly. I forgot they had like Emerald and whatever other bullshit. They're running out of ranks. Well, not that they're running out. They added more ranks to balance the game more.
Okay. I'm sure League would be like a really fun game to like grind out and get good at, but I think a big problem that you have to make decisions on as you try to play a lot of games is you can't grind and play every game. So you got to kind of like pick your battles a little bit. Like if I want to, the way I'm thinking about it is like, okay, if I want to speedrun Mario, that's cool. I can speedrun Mario. Do I want to grind Melee as well? Okay, I can speedrun Mario and grind Melee. Do I want to grind Melee, speedrun Mario, and pick up another speed game? Maybe, but then that's like it. I don't think I have like... I have to start like sacrificing stuff. Like I'd love to like grind
Depends
Odyssey
what
as
you mean
well.
by grind, I guess.
I mean like grind and like get cracked at or whatever. Or like really grind.
In theory, you could grind like a bunch of games, but you'd have to actually like plan it out properly, like smartly.
Yeah, true, but like the more you add, the like less time you devote to each one individually. If that makes sense. So like if I wanted to
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
grind,
saying. You have to schedule it properly. But I think like I don't think like I can only learn. The brain can only learn like 3 games.
No. I'm just saying like for being like optimal. Like let's say it takes 1,000 hours
What
to like.
What do you mean by optimal?
Well,
I'll
tell you.
learning 10 games.
No, I mean like let's say you want to spend 1,000 hours getting good at Melee or something, right? And let's say you only have 1,000 hours to slot games in it. It's like, okay, you can fill all your time with Melee then. But if you want to, let's say you also pick up Mario speedrunning, and you're like, okay, well, I also want to spend 1,000 hours in this, but you only have 1,000 hours to go around. That means it'll take you twice as long to do both games at 500 hours each per whatever you allocated initially.
Yeah,
And then every time
you do with like grinding or being optimal, it's just saying I want to spend 1,000 hours playing this game, basically.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the more games you add, the less time you spend on each one individually per day or whatever, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's like the trade-off. So like you could just grind only one game, and then you'd improve the fastest that way. But obviously you want, spice of life a little bit, get some variety. But there's probably some optimal amount where like, if you're grinding like 50 games at once, then you kind of just, you spend 10 minutes per game or whatever. You're not going to improve very fast at like any of them.
That's true.
So that's like the cutoff. So I'm kind of like a little bit more opposed to playing like a game that would take like a while to grind and get good at, like League or old school RuneScape. Even though those games look like I could enjoy them, especially old school RuneScape, that looks like a game I'd probably have fun playing. It's like a big number goes up game, and I'm like, okay, I vibe with that. That sounds kind of cool. Like the max cape grind, I'm like, ooh, that looks like it could be fun actually.
That takes an insane amount of time though.
Yeah, I know. It takes like thousands of hours, literally. Like an ridiculous amount of hours. I can kind of like reference how much I've put into Mario, and like I can appreciate the people who put in like all the time that it takes. Like and Lucy's grinding through it slowly and going through like and getting all the skills and stuff. I'm like I feel the amount of hours that you're putting in. It's a lot of crazy amount of time. You gotta like grind every day. It takes a lot. Who would ever do the max cave grind? What Awakened Nightmare probably try to compensate for that dad never loving them. My dad was a massive World of Warcraft player. He got me into WoW. He let me make a character on his account in 2008. One of the first games I played was World of Warcraft. Times. Wait, same? Oh my god, okay, I'll tell you the story. Okay, so, my dad, when I was growing up, he started playing WoW in 2004 or something like that. And I was like, at that point I was like 7 years old or something. And he would always, he would come home and he would just grind. Like, constantly, just for hours into the night. And a lot of the time, I would just, me and my brother, we would just sit in the study, because he would play in the study. And we just sit and watch him play. And then in 2008, I remember it was that year, he asked me if I wanted to give it a try or something like that. Or I was asking him and he was like, yeah, okay, you can give it a try. And I made my first character. I made a human mage. And I named her Kade, which is where I got this username from that I keep using everywhere. And then, I think 2 years later, I made my own account in, 2010. But I played on that character up until that point. And then I think I didn't transfer her or anything. I just remade. I took a screenshot of what Kade looked like on my dad's account, and then I recreated that human mage on my actual account in 2010. And I remember I used the Kade that I made on my dad's account to craft a shirt, a white shirt that said made by Kade or whatever, crafted by Kade. It said something like that. And I sent that shirt to the new character, and that's it. And that was my that was the torch being passed or something. I don't think I've ever told that story on stream before, but... And then I played until 2015, and I got really sick of retail WoW. I played up until the Warlords of Draenor expansion, and I was just kind of that expansion was lackluster for me. I didn't like what they were adding, it was just kind of whatever. So I decided to start playing Classic WoW for the next year, and I played on a community server called Nostalrius. For the rest of 2016, I played with a guild. I caught up with some old friends who I used to play stuff with way, way, way back. And we played for a year on Nostalrius in a guild, and then Blizzard cease and desisted it and shut it down, and then a little while later they announced Classic or whatever. But after they shut Nostalrius down, that was the last time I touched WoW. I haven't played it since then. Since 2016 was the last time I played it. And I kind of, for the same reasons that we've been talking about, I just kind of don't feel like going back to it. It's just a time sink, I just gotta be careful with where I'm putting my time. I've kind of realized I kind of like speedrunning more than most other gaming activities. So I'm trying to kind of optimize for that a little bit. Aside from the Subathon, stuff like that, I'm playing Melee. My bedroom was this big room with no doors and his desk was in it. I would sleep every night next to him, doing BGS and a raid in an event with his friends. Nice, let's go. Here's my own account, yeah. Expansion Circuit, by the way, they added a whole new continent. Maybe in 3 or 4 years, something you'll try out. Old school RuneScape, who knows? I do want more people to play / raid with. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, League doesn't look like a game I literally wouldn't enjoy. It looks fun. Oh, but not it doesn't look just from watching it, it doesn't look like the most appealing thing ever. But it looks fun. Old school RuneScape looks like I could really enjoy it and play it a lot. So there's some chance I'll try that out, but it's just a matter of prioritizing things that bring me the most kind of enjoyment and fulfillment, which just kind of happens to be speedrunning and stuff. And then there's a couple other games. I really, really like Melee because with Super Smash Brothers, for tournaments, you can go in person and play with other people, and it's a really nice kind of social occasion, which is pretty cool. Started going to locals again a lot this year. That's been a super big highlight. It's also a really good game to play with Ray that I actually like playing. And then I love Odyssey as well, but I haven't played it in months just because it's not a priority at the moment. Did I play again? Wait, I love Odyssey. I'll come back to that once they sort out their stuff. They've got a new client that they're kind of, sort of integrating, but only half-assedly right now. And they're messing around with how leaderboards work and stuff, and I'm just I'm kind of not motivated to play while it's going through this weird transitionary period. I have a few first place ranks from 10 years ago in that game that are left. I want to I still have them now, but I'm almost certainly gonna lose them because there's gonna be a bunch of new things added in that's gonna let people score multiply way higher than you used to be able to back in the day. But I kind of want to know that that's gonna happen, so that if I do come back and can just beat my old scores again with all the new mods and stuff. But they haven't implemented that. It's like my old scores are just still there at the moment, so I'm just in this limbo of like not knowing if I should put in the effort right now or not. Like if they keep the leaderboard split forever or something, there's no point. So yeah, my plans, like, going forward for game plans, if you're, like, wondering, 90%, like, I don't know if 90% is the right fraction or percentage. At least 80%, maybe more. That's, like, a conservatively low estimate. 80% of my plans are to speedrun Super Mario 64. It's all, like, I mean, probably even more. Let's be real. It's, like, 95% Mario 64. Just 120 star this year. Not really, like, maybe some other categories, like 70 star here and there, maybe 16. But 120 star grind this year. And then I also want to play Melee a little bit. Other games will be fun to play through, as, like, side things or, like, occasional games here and there, like new games coming out. Subathon incentives will play through as well. I might, like, learn a new speed game at some point. I have unfinished business with Ace Attorney speedrunning. I was doing some, like, language version comparison speed testing. But I got kind of bored of doing it. And nobody else wants to do it or cares about doing it in the community. Even though there are other people speedrunning it. People will just kind of by default speedrun in English unless somebody else says, like, hey, this is not the fastest version. I did some testing, like, a few years back. And we found out that French for the Wii was fastest for New Game Plus for the first case. And then everybody switched to it, and now they all beat... Like, a bunch of old scores got beaten by, like, a small amount because the language differences in French are, like, a bit faster than English, which is what was used previously. But nobody even knows if that's actually the fastest version. It's just the fastest for case 1 of the first game. So what I have to do is I have to go through and test every fast language, which there's, like, 4 or 5 of. There's a lot of languages that Ace Attorney got released in. For the Wii. I gotta test all of them for every single case, so I can definitively say whether it's French that's the fastest, or if, like, Italian might be the fastest. Because just because French is the fastest for the first case, doesn't mean it's fastest for everything. The only thing I've definitively tried is that for New Game, not New Game Plus, Japanese is the fastest language. So that's, like, for sure confirmed for all 3 games, of the first 3 at least. For New Game Plus, it's not clear. I think the standings were like French was the fastest, followed by Italian, followed by Japanese, I think. Forget exactly. Something like that. But French and Italian were both very fast, so I need to check Italian for other stuff now. But it could still... It was only by like seconds over the course of like many minutes, so... Over the course of the full game, it might turn out Japanese is actually the fastest for every version of the game, for all languages, if you do a full run. And this isn't even on the trilogy release, the original release, so... A lot of testing to be done, but I'll do probably most of that off stream. Have you done any more Mario, by the way, Ray?
Not today.
Not today. You doing any tomorrow?
Maybe.
Nice. How far through the 120 star list of stars are you now? You said you got to Dark World or something?
Yeah, Dark World.
Are you just gonna re-practice that part, or are you gonna learn all of them first?
Am I gonna re-practice Dark World or learn all the stars?
No, are you just going through learning each star one by one all the way to the end, or are you like learning up to a part and then just repeating that part for a bit? Like, are you learning it in segments, or are you learning the whole thing first? Is what I'm asking, I guess.
I'm learning all the stars first, yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see you like rank the stars by enjoyability, or the stages or something at the end. I think what I'm going to do at the end of the Subathon, by the way, is I'm going to do a tier list ranking of all the incentives and how much I enjoyed or disliked them. Conquerors is going in F tier.
No.
I liked, you know what, Majora's Mask was good. That's a fun game we should play more of. Unlike Conquerors, it's actually a good game. That one has like...
It? Yeah.
Say again.
Have you finished it?
No, I did the first dungeon.
Okay.
I think. There's like, it seems like there's 4 main dungeons in like the 4 cardinal directions of the main map, and we did the first one. You're working on the Majora's Mask and side missions and stuff? Yeah, I think, there's gonna be a lot of cool side missions to do. I'm kind of excited to explore the world. I don't know if it's gonna be more enjoyable for me than Ocarina of Time, but it's looking pretty promising so far. From just having done basically like the first dungeon and nothing else, so far, it seems pretty good. Pretty good so far. For me personally, a stronger opening than Twilight Princess by a little bit, I think.
What's the opening of Twilight Princess? You can just wake up in the village. That's pretty boring.
Well, no, but you get like these like void monsters come and like steal your shit, and then you wake up as a dog and Midna's there, like, oh, you're a dog now.
Yeah.
That's like kind of interesting. Are you going for Fierce Deity's Mask? What is that? Keep in mind, I'm going into Majora's Mask completely blind. I know literally nothing about the game. At all.
Deities for deities.
I don't know anything about deities. I know there's masks in the game, apparently. Majora has one. I think that's the mask we're trying to get back. We can transform into a Deku Scrub. Get all the masks. We'll see about that. I'm just gonna casually play it. I'm not gonna go in with any sort of preconceptions about what I should or shouldn't do. I'm just gonna do the side missions, explore, play through the game. I'm just gonna play through, like, blind. You know? Just like we played Undertale and Deltarune and stuff. I'm just gonna play it. Dude, I saw somebody do something on stream that kind of annoyed me. Like, it wasn't a bad thing, but I was just like, nah, man. So a friend of mine, I won't say who, they started playing Undertale. And it was the first time playing, they're playing blind, right? So playing through the first time, and they get to the point where Toriel is there, saying like, I can't let you go. And it plays like the good music, right? Plays that song, you have to like figure out how to get past Toriel, and she's like not moving and stuff. And the battle's like really emotional. The friend of mine who played it on stream wasn't trying to, but ended up killing Toriel, right, as part of that, which is something you can do.
Based.
Right? And she cried on stream. Or they cried on stream, sorry. I tried to anonymize this. Oops. Anyway, what they ended up doing was they were like, I didn't want to kill Toriel. But rather than just power through and like be like, okay, this is the decision I've made. You know, this is the grave I've dug. Let's just power through and play the game. They restarted from the beginning. I was like, well, that just kind of sucks.
Well, she didn't want to kill Toriel.
Yeah, I know, but like I was just like, man.
Sounds like you want to kill Toriel.
No, I just wanted to see like them deal with their turmoil, you know, and anguish of killing Toriel.
They cried.
They did.
What do you want?
More pain and suffering.
Sadistic.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like when people like undo their decisions like that in games. I know it's kind of arbitrary. You should just. I know that like ultimately you should just play games the way you want to and the way you find most fun. But to me that was like, I don't watch this now. I'm like not invested as much anymore. Because then it feels like every major decision in the game like isn't actually that major because like, well, they could just reset the game and just
You don't like
She's
save scummers, basically.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think that's right.
Okay.
I don't mind other kind of
No.
cheese, but like save scumming is kind of, I don't know. I
I
don't
think
know.
save scumming is fine if that's when you want to play the game, but
For me, watching it, I don't like
it's a different
watching that.
experience.
Yeah. It's like, it's just person per. There's no wrong way to play a game. You can do whatever. You can play with cheats. There was somebody, while I was playing Paper... Yeah.
Go on.
I was gonna say, there's somebody, while I was playing Paper Mario, they're like, yo, let's just hack in the coins, alright? The coins are just annoying to grind for and get them to, like, buy a thing. I was like, no, if we're gonna grind for the coins, we're gonna fight for them, right? Even if it takes, like, a million fucking years just arbitrarily to get them.
I don't think it's a bit different to the save scumming thing.
Well, yeah, it's different, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's an example of, like, some... There's nothing wrong with playing the game that way, but I just don't want to do it. Or, like, playing a game casually with save states. I'd rather just rage, complain, cry, make a big deal out of it, and then power through. Like a boss. Like a boss baby. Like the movie.
Fair. I think I save scum, like, a lot of my stuff in, like, the first playthrough of Baldur's game. Baldur's 3. That's because there's a lot of stuff in that game. I'm like, I want to see how this works out instead. If I did this instead.
I guess you never found the casino? Are you talking about the playroom that you get the silver membership card from the old Koopa from? Because I did find that, unless that's not the casino. I got super scammed. I played the hit 9 blocks minigame, and the first block I hit was like, it's game over. It was the Bowser block. And then I had no more coins to try it. Yeah, no, I found that, yeah. But how much of that was of my own accord is debatable, because I think somebody in chat was like, you need to do all the favors for this old guy. I was like, okay. And then I did it, and as part of that, I found that casino, or playroom, or whatever it's called. I think it was called a playroom in the game. I don't know if that's the casino, though. That might be a different room. It's kind of hard, because I think a lot of the time when you play a game and you have chat, you might be like, oh, I'm kind of not really sure what to do. And you kind of wonder for a little bit, and the chat goes like, hey, hit that tree over there. And I'm like, okay, well, fine. I guess that's what I have to go now. And then you just kind of, you know, spoils a little bit. Sometimes. Not all the time. It's like minor stuff, usually. It's like the sacrifice we make. However, for Conker's Bad Fur Day, I don't care. Fuck that game. People want to guide me? I'm down. I'm so down to be guided. Like, I feel like Conker's Bad Fur Day, the game is, like, fine, in theory. Everything about the game is cool, except for actually playing it. Which is the kind of the most important part. Everyone's bug, if you use bum bet in the random corner of the room, it'll hit the tree to reveal the playroom. What? Oh yeah, I'm hyped for 1,000 Year Door, by the way. That's gonna be pretty neat. Also, Lucy, out of curiosity, have you played Super Mario RPG? Main difference between 1,000 Year Door is it loses a little charm for better dialogue and better combat mechanics. Dude, if 1,000 Year Door has better combat mechanics and better dialogue, that game is gonna easily be my favorite out of the two. I'm just saying ahead of time right now. Like, don't get me wrong, Conker's Bad Fur Day has charm, but that game fucking sucks. Firstly, that's my subjective opinion, not meant at all to represent any sort of objectivity, but I fucking hate playing Conquerors, man. That game just controls like ass. I played Legend of the Seven Stars briefly in Spanish. That was after I forgot Spanish. What's Legend of the Seven Stars? Oh, this is a Super Mario RPG. I was gonna say, that game has very good dialogue and very good battle mechanics. And good worlds. But I think, I was saying this on the stream before, I think everything that I liked about Paper Mario, not everything, but a lot of the things that I liked about it, I liked even more in Mario RPG. It was like the game I kind of compared it to, because those were both like turn-based, like RPG games with like boss battles and stuff like that. Keep in mind though, I guess I should say I only played the remake, but a lot of people have said that it's pretty similar and very faithful to the original. But I feel like Super Mario RPG kind of did everything that I liked in Paper Mario, like more or better, I guess. But there were still like unique highlights. Like Paper Mario did have a lot of really, really funny like enemy designs, like the ravens. Dude, the ravens were incredible. Also, the penguin chapter was just awesome. But the ravens, yeah, ravens were peak character design, dude. Just these little blobs with like feet and toes. They were great, dude. Repairing wave. But you know, the thing is, I already thought the dialogue was really good in Paper Mario, so if it's even better in Thousand Year Door, dude, I'm gonna fucking adore Thousand Year Door. But we'll have to see. Maybe I won't feel the same way. Herring Vi is his name in Book of Mario. I tried taking that, it didn't work.
Too long. In Paper Mario Hard Mode, you fight Raphael. What?
Dude, I love Raphael. Raphael is the name of the massive raven
Oh.
in the jungle. He's just like a huge raven guy. He has really funny dialogue as well. Great character. Dude, it bounced you up like the some weird part of that level. You bring heck Raphael versus Gourmet Guy, who wins? Definitely Raphael. You see, dude, Raphael's so strong. He moved tree roots. Like, don't get me wrong, Gourmet Guy has a lot of energy when he eats cake, for sure. But Raphael has like the inner rage, for sure. I feel like Raphael would like destroy most of the characters. Honestly, Raphael might be able to take on Bowser. Let's be real. I'm Team Raphael all the way. It's like when people say, like, who do you think would win, Batman or Superman? Kind of conversation, except it's with Raphael and the gourmet guy from Paper Mario. Look at that speed. He is fast. But you need a balance, you know? You need a bit of speed and a bit of power. Maybe Raphael doesn't have much speed and he has, like, a lot of power. It's fine. No! Are you kidding me? Murder's run 700 territory, he's fucking tough. What? A Murder's run 700 territory? Nice. Do. You are insane. What the fuck?
That was like half unintentional. Really good.
Oh, Lucy, you weren't here for when I was playing this game, but if you wanna, I think a game that rewards patience is Near Automata, probably. That was a ride to play through. I still have a little bit more of that game to go.
You say it, yeah, as if you haven't finished it. You haven't finished it.
I finished routes A and B.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, that means I finished routes A and B.
It's like Majora's Mask thing. I got the first mask or whatever the fuck.
No, it's not the same. How much have you played through?
Same.
You haven't played it.
I got the first mask.
No, you didn't. You played through the tutorial. The prologue, sorry.
Isn't that like route whatever the fuck C whatever?
What are you talking about?
When you die or some shit. It's like
Okay, that's an ending, but no, that's not a. Well, I guess it's one of them, yeah, but it's like there's like 27 endings or something in that game. A, B, C, D, E are like the main storyline ones, I think, and I've done A and B, and I'm technically fighting the final boss of C and D, I think. It's just stop playing right there. So when I come back to playing the game at some point, I'm gonna be in a really, really hard spot like D-Rust in the final battle. That game with that dude. That game was brutal. That was the hardest game I've ever played casually. Like by far. Have you played anything else? Dude, what other game takes 6? You played almost 8 hours to get through the prologue. That was brutal, right?
Yeah. Is there any other game that matches that in... Well, I mean, there are tons of hard games.
Maybe harder overall, but that prologue was something else. Like for a casual first-time playthrough, I guess, is like the stipulation here. the condition.
You mean just mean like a difficulty thing?
Yeah, how hard is it to get through? Basically, kind of thing. Maybe like those games that are like I want to be the guy and that sort of stuff. Those games look pretty crazy.
Yeah, like those types of games, I guess. I don't know.
Really hope they clean up chapter
Most
2 and
games
doesn't even
usually
over.
just like ramp up the difficulty as time goes on, so it's kind of hard to compare.
Wait, say again.
Most games typically just ramp up the difficulty as time goes on, so it's hard to compare.
What do you mean they ramp up the difficulty as time goes on?
Like if I'm playing a roguelike or something, usually they give you like harder difficulties the more you play the game.
Oh, the more
They
you
give you,
play
like,
the game, right?
bonus.
I thought for a second you meant like as years go on, games get harder or something.
Oh, no. Like the more you play the game, the more like the difficulty options start opening up more.
Yeah, sometimes. I feel like Paper Mario got harder, and then after the middle point it started getting easier again. Once you like started leveling. Like I first tried the final battle, so it wasn't like insanely hard. But I guess like, maybe it was like actually a hard battle, but at that point I would have maybe been just more familiar with the mechanics. But I don't know, Bowser himself didn't feel like that hard. But doing Ganon in Ocarina of Time was actually brutal. That was really hard. PM is a very easy game. You can beat the entire game
Baldur's Gate 3
in
for the first time on like auto mode. I'm sure it'd be like super difficult, but I like played a month before I did the auto mode run.
Oh yeah, true. I bet you the same would be for Nier Automata if you play on like a hard diff and then switch to very hard. But like I played through. And my first playthrough of was a nightmare difficulty thing because when we were playing together, I played through normal most of the way through, and then I was like, hang on, I'm gonna first try this with Nightmare instead. I switched to Nightmare and it took forever. Like, days and days and days of playing. And I tried, like, there was, like, boss battles I tried over and over again. But then after I started speedrunning it, after a few hundred hours of speedrunning it, dude, I could do Nightmare in under an hour. Or I should say, I did Nightmare in under an hour one time. That's my PB for Nightmare difficulty. But definitely, like, yeah, when you play a game more, it just becomes easier because you just get more. You just understand the mechanics on like a deeper level without thinking about it. But yeah, Paper Mario was fairly easy, which I think it's meant to be. It's like I don't think it's meant to be like a Dark Souls type game or something.
Dude, Dark Souls is, well, Elden Ring, I guess, because I haven't played Dark Souls. Elden Ring is freaking hard.
I feel like I would like Elden Ring. That's a game I might actually play. Unlike the other kinds of games
Like,
that I said I wouldn't play.
High quality game, but it's like fucking hard.
So like a single player game, it looks brutal. I feel like I'd like Elden Ring. Thousand Year Door is harder than PM. For my completely subjective, like, arbitrary set of things that I find fun, if it's harder, I think I'd like it more. That's all the things that I can think of. Elden Ring is easy Ray, get good. I power stance 2 giant crushers, get good. Damn Ray.
I don't even know what 2 giant crushes is.
2 giant crush these nuts in your face.
There are probably things you can do to make the game easier, but like I was trying to beat like the that night dude at the start, and I tried for like an hour and I just couldn't do it. I just getting fucking destroyed. The dude in the horse, not in the horse.
Once. Destiny did like some sort of challenge playthrough most of the way through before he stopped, right?
No, he finished the game, but he also did the tutorial boss which is like really hard. Not really meant to do.
Wasn't he playing on some, like, no heal or no something?
I think he played as like a melee character or something.
He did some sort of playthrough all the way almost to the end and then, like, gave up on the final boss for some reason. I don't remember exactly
I
now.
don't remember. I know I think he finished the game, but I don't know if he tried going back and finishing it again. Giant Crush heavy weapon in the game, fat rolled the entire game. I dual wield them? Damn. That must be pretty hilarious looking.
Yeah, I like brutally difficult games that make me rage, as long as it's for the right reasons.
The right reasons.
Yeah, like, Nier Automata was a brutal, difficult rage game for good reasons. Conquerors is, like, just annoying.
Not the bullshit.
I like when a game is hard, because, like, the boss battles are hard, but, like, the movement is good. Like, you can move around, you have, like, good control of your movement. It's just, like, a good game to play, but it's actually just, like, challenging. Probably,
Yeah.
like, Elden Ring would be, and, like, Nier Automata on very hard is. Conquer's Bad Fur Day is not really hard, it's just really annoying because, and this is just for asterisk's
Hard in a different
sake,
way.
like, it's played on N64 and it lags everywhere, which is just annoying. It's not, lag doesn't make it harder necessarily. It might even make it easier technically, but it's just annoying to have the game lag all the time.
It's not a fun hard, it's a bad hard, annoying hard.
Yeah. The shooting mechanics just feels clunky ass to control. It might be really fun to speedrun, but who knows, I'm just playing it casually, you know? Like, I think Mario 64, that's a game that's, like, kind of fucking annoying. Like, if you'd never played Mario 64 before, and you're playing it for the first time just casually, that's a fucking annoying-ass game, man. The camera's just fucking bullshit. It just sucks. Just
Yeah,
awkward
true.
to play through. The movement is, like, a little awkward. But it's a fantastic speedrunner. It's, like,
The
incredible.
movement's probably okay. It's probably the camera and like some other shit that's annoying. Like the flying is annoying, for example. That's annoying.
Yeah, the flying, swing, all that sort of stuff. It's like how Melee is a really annoying game to play. And just like pick up and play. And it feels unresponsive and stuff. Like, that's a common complaint that you hear from people who, like, play Melee, but they haven't, like, grinded Melee. It's like, learn tech and shit. It's like, oh, it's, like, unresponsive. It feels clunky.
Yeah.
But that's because, like, it's for reasons, you know? Newer games have, like, input buffer, where, like, older games don't. The newer Mario games have input buffer. Mario 64 does not. I don't know if Sunshine does. Sunshine feels weird to play, having never played it, but I can kind of tell from, like, controlling it that if I was learning how to speedrun it, it would be fucking sick as a speedrun. I can just kind of, I feel like I just kind of feel it. I'm just like, ooh, speedrunning this game probably feels incredible.
It looks fun to move around.
It takes, like, a second to get the hang of, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Galaxy also feels fun to move around, but that game doesn't have that same vibe that I get, like, that Sunshine has or whatever, where I'm like, I played a bit of Sunshine, and I'm like thinking in the back of my head, like, okay, I feel like the speedrun for this is fucking cracked. I just have like a feeling from how I'm moving around. I don't get that feeling from Galaxy for whatever. I don't know if it's because like so much more open or you have like less movement options or something. Like the movement options in Galaxy are like very limited. Compared to those other two. I feel like you can do a lot more shit in Sunshine and 64. Especially in 64. In 64 you have a crazy amount of moves. Like just the raw number of moves is just kind of ridiculous. And Sunshine also feels very different from Mario 64. It's weird. Not in a bad way though, in like a good way. Camera's good in that game. Good from a casual point of view, at least. I'm back! Welcome back, you Mizu!
Hello.
How are you, baby? And how are you, purple? What's good? Alright, let me smash. Sorry, I'm already taken. I guess we're in an open relationship though, so... Hit me up. JK, just kidding. My students gave me so much candy. Happy Halloween. Why are your students giving you, like, heaps of candy? Is it like a special occasion or something? That's so nice. Enjoy the candy. Also, wait, Yumizu, are you back home from work? Welcome home. Go on. What was your question? Someone came in. I was saying, did you come home from work? Or are you still at work, like on break? Oh, not yet. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Also, by the way, actually, you weren't here for Ray, I think, before, but... And for anybody else who wasn't here for the announcement, this Subathon will officially now be very slightly longer than the previous one. We've hit that threshold. So if there's no more time added, it's like it's like a couple hours longer than the previous Subathon. So we've beat the record.
Congrats.
Thank you. I legitimately, actually, for real, didn't think we would make it.
But we did.
Yeah, somehow. I was very surprised at the original Subathon. I mean, like, even more surprised at this one. And we have 15 hours left, which is still a lot.
Oh, a decent amount.
So far, every day it's been like... The last 3 days have been like, oh, it's under 20 hours. And then it's like under 10. And then it shoots back up to like 20. And then I wake up the next day, it's like, oh, 10 hours. 9 hours. 8 hours. And it shoots back up to 20. And now we're here again, it's like 15 hours. I'm gonna go to bed later, and it's gonna be like at, I don't know, 9 or something. Ugh. Dude, I miss speedrunning Mario 64. Ugh.
But too many random games here, incentives.
Nah, they're good games. They're all games that I thought would be fun to play and or were good games to get through. Yo, Anna. How are you, Anna? Press chat, every time it gets to 1 hour, donate 1 sub. Be torture. Keep you strung along for days on end. Yeah, the only thing I don't know what I'm gonna do is if there's like 2 hours left and I need to sleep. I think I'll just have to sleep and then like review the VOD or something to make sure it didn't go to 0. I don't know if the Subathon timer will just stop if it gets to 0 o'clock.
Didn't you know that?
I didn't really have any way of testing it, like, without spending money. The only thing I managed to try was that, like, I could test that, I could test to see if subs on Kick and stuff would work, which is the main thing. I wanted a subathon where subs on Kick, memberships on YouTube, and subs on Twitch would all count, and donations. And I kind of ran like a secret subathon timer without like mentioning it to anybody for like a week before the subathon to check to see if the timer would work. So I tested that. But, like, know what would happen if it
like,
reached 0.
Test button? Seems kind of weird.
Yeah, but I wanted to see like if the real thing worked. It's one thing to like press the test button. It's another thing to have like an actual sub on Twitch get like recognized and stuff. You know?
Is it?
Yeah, kind of.
Shouldn't that just be like a button to test subs going through?
Well, there isn't one on Twitch's end. Like the thing I was worried about was like if the test button works no matter what. But if maybe I like, let's say it disconnects from Twitch or something like that, the test button would still work, but the actual real donation wouldn't anymore. We need to talk later about my plans to move. Oh, are there updates, Yumizu?
Yo.
What are the updates? What do you mean we need to talk later? Is there something that you can't mention now? There might be a hiccup. It's fine. What's the hiccup? Oh!
Alright.
Having a break at work once more. This week starts great. Eye roll. I hope work is treating you well, Anna. This Thursday I need to hand in if I'm renewing my contract for the coming year. You mean for work? What's your, what's the length of your work year? Well, like, what month does it start and end? Starts in August and ends in June. I see, I see. So that means that would push your potential move from February next year to like July. That's fine. It's all good. That's like the only thing. If you want to renew it, feel free to renew it. That's not like that much longer. That's like an extra like 3 or 4 months. If you wanna do the work for longer, I'm fine with that. I'm not gonna like force you to stop working or anything like that. You gotta do what you think is best for your future and your career first. If you wanna work more in that field, save a bit more money, get a bit more experience, all that sort of stuff. Those are all things I can stand behind. I'm more so just keeping track for my own personal, like, how long am I going to be renting for solo kind of thing. But one thing you should do, for my sanity's sake, is you should have a look into if you can, for a work visa here, if you're dead set on getting a work visa when you do end up moving here, as opposed to a marriage visa, or a student visa, because those are the two alternative options. If you want to come here on a work visa, you have to look into getting the extra teaching qualification so that you could potentially move here as a teacher. Because if you were doing that, and we know that you're there for a year extra, and let's say that's how long it takes to get it on the side, That would be super good to get, because then if you did want to move here, it would be really easy to, and you'd have a guaranteed stable income. At least for, like, the start. Because doing anything else is, like, a lot harder to find, and this is, like, your career that you're building, and, like, area of expertise. That's, like, the only thing that I think would be worth, like, making sure of. But other than that, yeah, if you want to renew your contract, go for it. I'm not gonna... The last thing I want to do is rush you to move here. That's a big decision. So if you need more time to prepare stuff, it's important stuff to do. I'll get Ray to move in with me for 3 months or something.
For 3 months?
I'll adopt him for a bit. Oh! And then we just melee boot camp every day, baby!
Holy crap.
Holy! I'm just worried about what kind of career I want. Worried in what sense? What do you mean? I feel like it. I feel like you
mean? What does it mean?
In terms of like, if you want to do art.
Simple.
My like opinion that you can take with a grain of salt is that if you want to do like art related stuff, use the teaching to have like a stable income while you grow the art career until that's viable as like a main career, you know? And then you can just quit teaching. Maybe, yeah. That's kind of the strat, I think. That's why I did like a bunch of random jobs. Otherwise, I would have just been streaming immediately and nothing else, but you gotta probably work a few years doing some sort of career building job. Yo, Jacob. How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I was feeling a little weird yesterday in terms of like feeling a little ill. And then I woke up today with kind of a big headache, but I had like a really massive meal for breakfast / lunch, and I felt a lot better after that. And degrees in fine arts. Yeah, if you find a... Like, let's say you move here. The moving here part of this whole thing would be made a lot easier if you have whatever, like, extra qualification you need as a teacher. There's, like, I think there's, like, one extra thing. So if you could move here as a teacher, that would make your move here, like, very swift, very easy, very doable. And then, there's nothing preventing you from looking for a different job that's more in your field with, like, a fine arts degree. Sorry, not finance. To switch to. But it would probably be... The thing is, like, a teaching job is easier to get while you're overseas, whereas fine arts related job you might be able to get a pretty good one that will support your visa. But I think it would be easier to get if you were living here already, working as a teacher in this country doing art, and looking for a different job in your field, like looking locally. I feel like looking for that kind of a job from overseas is harder. Or even if you already had like a... Even if you're coming here on a student visa or the marriage visa, either of those two would also make it a lot easier. Also, you're retro?
A teacher. It depends what you want to do with your fine arts degree stuff. Because you just be a teacher, and that's like a fine job in Australia.
Yeah, it's a really good job, but... I don't know if it's the... I think Yumizu's saying that that's not the job he necessarily feels he wants to keep doing.
Yeah, I don't know what specific job he wants to do. But like, he has like an idea or needs to like find inspiration.
Yeah. I can be a teacher, it's fine. I'm not even saying that that's something you'd have to do forever, but that's just like a very good job to do if you want to move here swiftly. Like when you finish your... Let's say you finish your contract at your place. That's like a job you can have lined up months in advance with visa support ready kind of thing. So that would make your plans moving here easier. And then from there, switching from that career once you're already here would be a lot easier to do as opposed to the other way around. It's like my thinking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can don't know what degree or extra qualification you can get overseas, but for like Australian people, they need like another 2 years of study or something if you have a bachelor's.
There's like one extra
Or
year of study. There's like one certificate you need to get minimum, I think. That you would need to get.
or another certificate.
Unless you had like a degree in education specifically.
Yeah.
The issue is the extra hassle getting a degree for it. You don't have to get a degree for it. It's like a certificate. It's not a degree. My understanding is that it's like a chill, less than 1 year course to get it. That I think you could get pretty easily, like, on the side with something else, like while you're working or something.
It'd be like 1 year minimum, yeah.
But you gotta think of it more like it's a... It's just a helpful way to, like, help you move. It's like, it might be annoying to get, but it'll make moving here, like, a lot easier. Unless you have a pathway for sure that doesn't require that. I wonder if I get the certificate as I'm teaching. Well, that's exactly what I'm saying. I think you can probably get it while you're doing your work.
You'll have to see. I have no idea.
But that's what we can look into, like, post-Subathon. Also, how are you, Retro? What's good? Jacob as well, how are you doing? Got a sub 3 Majora's Mask round yesterday. Yo, let's go, congrats. What's your new PB? GG sub 3.
Oh.
240? Oh, damn. Okay, you smashed it.
Oops.
Do-do-do. And the PB by like 2 minutes? Oh, wait, what? I thought you said you had like a... You got a sub 3 or something. But I guess you just mean like a sub 3 at all, not for the first time. I thought you PB by like 20 minutes, okay. Yo, Newt. What's good? How are you, Newt?
Yo.
Good evening. How is it hanging? Yeah. Oh, I dodged you twice. I moved to a new room? What do you mean? Did you move to like a new room in your house currently? That's kind of hype. Do you have a new bedroom? Did you like redecorate?
That's kind of weird. What?
Say again.
It's kind of weird, right? Moving to a new room.
What's like the what was the room that you moved into before? I guess it's not that weird if you like renovate your house or something. Like if you make an extension.
I mean, true. A new bedroom, redecorated.
Redirected.
Redirected.
He misspoke. Also, nice. Let's go. Also, what have you been up to, Newt? How's the 3D modeling stuff going? Much larger space. Yeah, let's go. We love to hear that. Ooh. Oh yeah! Ow! Dealing with a bad head of depression and school drama stress. Dude, everything's going okay. I hope some nice times are ahead of you. Some chill vibes. I hope you're taking a lot of rest and time for yourself if you need it. I hope school and stuff is going okay. At least you don't have, hopefully, too much more school left before you're kind of free from that environment. Oh! I got assaulted a few days ago. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I hope you're doing alright. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's not okay. If you make sure you get like the proper authorities and stuff notified of that sort of thing if there's some sort of danger there. If you can. No injuries and all that, but just annoying. I got assaulted once in public, and that was really traumatizing. So just be careful, you know. Make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Why is everyone getting assaulted? Oh, crap. It's
That-
happened to me.
I say assaulted.
Like-
I'm like exaggerating a little bit, but I think I was cross-dressing once a few years back, and I was with a friend of mine in the city. And this like random big like old guy like shoved me really hard. It's just kind of very jarring to happen in public.
No.
My friend like yelled at the guy, but he just like kept walking back. I was just like kind of shook. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's assault, yeah.
It was very rattling. And that was the last time I ever cross-dressed in public ever. And then I just haven't done that since, unless it was a convention. Because after that point, I was like, okay, I don't feel too great anymore about that. So it's whatever. But yeah, that happened. I was in Melbourne Central Station, but not in the train part.
A lot of weirdos in the CBD.
I was with Ronnie, I think, if you remember Ronnie.
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 Yeah.
Saw her recently. She's doing well. Never fight anyone who tries. Yeah, it's a shitty situation. It happens though. How's everything been? Things have been good. I'm 11 days into a subathon, so my brain is like slowly turning into mush. I had a nice argument with Ray to like regenerate my soul a little bit, so I feel good about that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm turning to mush slowly. Been live for too long. I like wake up and the stream is just there. I'm like, oh shit, I'm live. And every time I like go eat, I'm like, I have to go back and keep streaming it. It's weird. But at the same time, it's been a really helpful support. Else my job like at the start of the year. I haven't had anything like that happen to me, TBH. I feel like it's kind of rare. To be honest, I feel like it happens less to guys, but it still can happen. My, my friends who are all women have this, like, more stories about that kind of stuff. From, like, stories at clubs and things like that. It's, like, it's pretty crazy. It's a wild world out there. You gotta take care of yourself. But now, I'm pretty safe. I almost never go out anymore. I'm like a hermit, basically, now. Primarily for financial reasons, more so than anything else. The only social event that I go to, ever now, is like melee events. And that happens like once every 2 weeks or so. And I haven't done that during the subathon. So give me like a second, I'm gonna just stretch my fingers a little bit.
Okie doke.
Dude, with so much dumb drama going, so that's fun. I spoke about someone being a shitty person, so like, yeah, that can happen. But be careful about that. School is, like, annoying. I don't know about you guys, but I hated high school. High school was, like, one of the worst experiences. As a whole, it had really good parts that were awesome. But as a whole, that was, like, one of the worst experiences of my life. It was fucking shit. I spent, like, the last year of my high school experience, like, just studying non-stop, constantly, for, like, university games. Fuck that shit. Alright, that shit was horrible. And then university was one of the best experiences of my life. University was incredible. Super worth it. Met so many good people. I was in a club, multiple clubs for ages, club president for 2 years. That was a really good experience. University was incredible. So good. I don't know if I told you, Ray, but I think there was some... I feel like I've told this story before, but a friend of mine asked me, like... Michael asked me, he said... I forget what we were talking about, but we got into some sort of mildly heated conversation about something. And he asked me, like, oh, why are you even at university? And I said, for the socializing, number one. It's my first main reason. And he was, like, baffled by that response. But in hindsight, I stand by that. Socializing was the most important thing. Networking and the friends that I made were, like, by far the most important. The degree is also really, really, really important, and it has helped a shit ton, for sure. Brandon as your #1 best mod ever and forever. Look, I don't know about that. That's a tough battle. I don't know who the #1 mod is, or who the people would agree. Who died and made you #1 mod? The title goes to meta. Is that just the consensus? Is that what the other mods think? Ray's a bit of a people's favorite.
Fair. I'm not in the contest because wouldn't be fair, obviously.
I would like to request a Pokemon battle between you and Ray. Yeah, I don't want to make anybody mad at me, but I think Pokemon is kind of a snooze fest a little bit. I don't know. I'm not a big Pokemon fan personally. I like Pokemon Go and Pokemon Snap. And I like the vibes of Pokemon. Ray's own commands. Yeah, but keep in mind, Panda has added every single one. Baronade, as your #1 biggest fan ever, I'd like to request you to play Mr. Game & Watch and win a match with him. Easy! Ray, I don't think Ray can even fight this guy. I'm ready. Watch this.
Mr. Game & Watch? Parent is banned because he's too good.
Fuck. How do I, this is the polite, taunt.
Holy shit.
I can't recover though.
This guy's a Game & Watch main.
This is like one of the... What's the word? Like low tier characters I've
One of the matches.
tried playing at some point, like very briefly.
Then you found out low tiers are not fun in this game.
Those are true, they are fun. There's a lot of...
Alright, you played Zelda for like a year, I forgot.
I still play her in one matchup. You can't cancel some of his moves, he's so weird. What the hell?
Does he even have an L cancel? Isn't he like weird somehow?
Some of his moves do. Some of his moves don't, though. No! Okay, I tried. I'm headed home, good luck, have a safe trip home. You can always play as the Pokemon characters in Melee and have a Pokemon fight. You know what, that's true. Kirby's my favorite Pokemon. Go. Good one. Lol W, classic.
Oh.
If you don't win, you keep playing till you win? What, with Game & Watch? Okay. We need a different color. I'll go green. I'll go my classic color. Bam, it's 60k. Holy balls. Balls. Balls? Balls. Pardon me. This is not fair. As a low tier, I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to edgeguard me for, like, ethical reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's unethical to edgeguard a low tier. And you should home stock once every 2 stocks. Just to keep it, like, fair and balanced, you know? Otherwise, like, what's the point of even playing this game? I went a bit too low. Balls. This might take a few tries. There's things I wanted him to launch like Pokemon Red. Oh wait, did you just want me to? Oh, you wanted us to have a Pokemon battle in Melee? Wait, I'm actually just stupid. I'm actually like literally just brained it, I think, and stupid. For real. Alright, I'll win this and then I'll do a Pokemon battle. How many there's Pikachu, there's Puff. I'll play Puff. Uh-oh. How do I just like drift back, right? He doesn't have like a special kind of recovery move other than up B. Is Mewtwo good?
I don't think so.
He's pretty bad, but Leffen is kind of cracked at him. Puff is by far the best Pokemon. Yeah, Puff is really, really good. Puff is top 5 character. Arguably, I guess.
He's Zelda. Oof.
Wait, Ray's in a Pokemon? This is a scam. He is! Isn't Pichu a Pokemon?
Nah, I'm Pikachu Digimon.
Ah. I gotta win a game with Game & Watch first. I thought you were Pichu my baby. Now I'm Kade on the screen. Nice to meet you. Off the top. But Pikachu was good because you can spam lightning or whatever. That's a different Smash game. No, Pikachu's in this game, but Pikachu's like a mid tier. Pikachu is top tier in Smash 64 though. He's like top 2 or something, or top 3. Top 2 I think. I think Pikachu is S tier in Smash 64. But not very good in Melee. But Pikachu has like one good player that plays her. Which is Axe. What does that even do? That bucket like stores moves or something.
I don't even know. Don't ask me.
Let's go! Alright, Newt, there you go. Boom. Bam. Alright, I'll do a Pokemon now. Wait, you have to go Pokemon as well.
Okay.
Alright. Pokemon battle. This is for you, Lucy. I'm playing Puff, by the way. Huh? No! He's the best in the game. This game is the best. He is a weird, wacky, cool character. Kind of wish he had a better shield. But it is what it is.
Jigglypuff.
I forgot the shit. Okay.
Nice.
Not sure what rest does? I'll try. That's what rest does, if you wanted to see it. It's like a, if you imagine, there's a very small, it's like a small circle inside of Jigglypuff, like a small orb. If that overlaps with the opponent's character when you press rest, it like launches them. It does like some certain amount of percent and some knockback. I don't remember how much exactly. But I feel like the general rule of thumb is if the opponent's character is like over 50%, it like pretty much always kills. But it leaves you vulnerable for a little bit. No! You're my roll. I tried and failed to get it to work when I was like 8 or something. What'd you say, Ray?
Mewtwo sucks.
He does suck, that is true, but you did good. Martmon. Oh, wait, this matchup is fucked. It's okay, Ray sucks at guarding. All good. I suck at Falco, so it balances out. This character's hard.
Not decide to be off the stage.
I learned that from watching you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, Sheik Ditto. Let's do Sheik Ditto. I'm green by the way, guys. I'm green. That's fine, that's fine. 0 to death, no biggie. Sheik is so good at the game, it's awesome to see you play so much better than normal. Big G's in the progress, thank you. Except that was Ray's Sheik.
Okay.
69. Nice. Yo, Malachi, what an interesting
The
statue.
weirdest sheet to know.
Where did Batty go? What statue? What do you mean? Okay, 1-0, 1-0. Best 3 out of 5. You heal from your brain exploding or whatever had you go to the hospital? His brain exploding. Yeah, that's about right. Why did I just do that? I just died.
Hmm.
So how are you doing, Malachi? What have you been up to? What the fuck? They said they couldn't get it all back inside my head. Too much brain. Not enough head. Okay.
Got like
2-0?
a bit left, at least.
Say again.
What?
Bit left of what?
Your mom.
Ag. Okay. Easy clap.
Mm.
Dude. Playing sniper in FPS doesn't require working brain, so you have that at least. It's like plot shot at FPS sniper. It's kind of out of nowhere. Pardon me. Just let me DI in peace.
No.
Also, Malachi, how's Mahez and the crew doing? Do you have a computer in the garage to play on? Because I saw you joined our D&D game, and I had to like hop off afterwards, but you had like a setup in there. Oh, was that your laptop? Wait a minute. 3-0, good one. Laptop. I played Spy and TF2. Snipers are my prey and preferred diet. I see. You see, we're like synchronized divers for a second there.
Synchronized melee players.
Up is here, but yes, they have a laptop in the garage that I can use. Oh, nice. How is Mahaz's been? Oh my god, I'm just going to the ledge. Nicely done.
I got fared.
That'll work. That'll do it. That'll do it.
And do it.
Yo, Matthew, what's good? Oh, come on, man. How are you, Matthew? What's good? How have you been? Blue chic. Bleak. Bleak and Greek.
Bleak.
No! Where are you going? The chain.
Try to be cool.
Oh, you did my favorite combo. We could have the front of bear into fair. Ding dong. No. Stop. Holy shit.
Jason Bourne.
Oh my god. Okay, alright.
Heck?
I don't know. I was trying to cook, but I like burnt my food. I was trying to cook.
Then you burn your food.
Nice try, buddy.
Bucko!
Oh, okay, I just fell out. A foot in the face. Let's try it.
Feeded.
You got fat. Actually, that doesn't work. Sorry. Oh, I'm dead. Just from that.
Just like that.
Okay. Is that reach? I don't think this reaches on this platform, by the way.
Mine.
Nah, it doesn't. You can try it. I'll respawn, I'll go up there. Go onto this platform. Oh, it does! What the fuck? I did not know that.
Some chic man you are.
I thought you could only do that on, like, Yoshi's and stuff. I did not know you could do that on this stage. Also, you're Meta Forever. We hit the race. We did hit the race. Hello, Meta. What's good? Good morning. How are you, Meta? Meta, I continue playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm in pain. It's even worse than I remember. I was thinking at the end of the Subathon, whenever it ends, I need to make like a tier list of all the I need to make a tier list of all the incentives and like rank all of them or something. Ugh. This time you'll never need to play it again after. Yeah, we'll see. I will try my best to finish it, but I played like an hour of getting over with Bennett Foddy as well, so it was cool. A little bit of that done. I still got to play a little bit more of Jump King, because I haven't started that on this subathon yet. So I can give that a try. I started Okami HD, which is actually a pretty interesting game. I got battlefielded. Actually scammed. Also, Meta, when do you want to do our race together? Gonna practically need a Subathon to get through all the incentives. Some of the games, I won't necessarily make myself finish, depending on what they are. But some of them I will. Like, I want to finish Majora's Mask, I think, at the moment. I think I want to play through that. Not like 100% or something, but I want to at least finish that game. Maybe it's Battlefield that you can't reach? I actually have no idea. Okay, wait, try up smash me.
I feel like you can reach on those platforms. Like every platform.
Nah, you can't. I don't think you can.
Hmm.
I think this is what I was mixing it up with then. I think Yoshi's and Pokemon Stadium and Fountain of Dreams are the only ones you can do. You can't do it here. FD doesn't make any sense, obviously. And then, what is it? The Kirby stage. Dreamland? You can't do it in Dreamland either.
Yeah.
But yeah, Meta, when do you want to do the race in, like, your time? So I think I have to plan that race around, like, your schedule. Like, whether that's, like, your weekend or something. Oh, indeed. Alright, one more best of 5.
Okay.
Good morning. Yo, Noise, what's good? Oh, no, you grabbed the ledge. Okay. I'm dead. I'm free every weekday this week, 11.5 hours from now. After this week, that changes to 10.5 hours from now. Oh, okay, sweet. Hold on, once I finish these melee matches, I'm gonna properly compute what time that's like. Also, Noise, how is the hand? I saw your tweet. You get tendonitis. I got the same thing that I think you got, like 3 years ago. I had like the same brace and everything. Let's go. Kirby's the best, guys. Kirby's the best. 1-0. 1-0. I love like the joke. Fun fact, did you know that Kirby's dash attack is the only dash attack in the game that can go off ledges? Every other character
actually
sticks.
The only dash attack you can ledge cancel too.
That laugh was you. That laugh was me. You think I'm gross? Sorry, I just got very like giddy. You know, I apologize. Alright, I have home stage advantage in Dreamland. Never laugh again, thank you. No, but I like laughing. Laughing is like the spice of life. For those of you who don't know as well, Kirby's like either the worst or like the second worst character in the game. Like, definitely bottom 3.
No way. He's really good. Can't be that bad.
Wait, that was actually pretty good. I'm dead. Apparently, you're saying that 7:30 a.m. available start time this week, 6:30 a.m. available start time after. Ah, okay. In that case, Meta, if you'd like, we could do our first race tomorrow morning. For me, which will be like... Oh. Was it 10 p.m. right now? That's like in 8 hours? No, 9 hours? 9.5 hours-ish? We can do that, I'm down for that. That's kind of hilarious that hit you.
Is it?
Did you know that Kirby's up smash is the same frame data as Fox's, but it's just worse?
Did you know Martha's F smash actually has a Tibber hitbox?
That's not as fun.
I would say it's about the same in funness.
Martha, can't believe you've done this. I'm down for that, they'll be right after my shift. Let's go! We can do World 1.
Oh. Shit.
2-0, baby! What did I call the
Right,
mega
and
attack in
what-
this game? I forget.
all the
What are you
stops.
doing the mega attack? What is a mega attack? Oh my god, Pokemon vs Pokemon. Yo, Hanoof! Hello.
Only one way I can counter your eat ability. I need 7 jumps.
You can mash out of it, technically. It's harder to mash out of the higher percentage you are.
Well,
That just works. It kills Kirby Pokemon. Yeah, he's like in the Johto region or something. Do you remember when Ash catches Kirby? And he goes, Kirby!
I remember.
See, Ray remembers. You guys should do an Iron Man? I think Ray would demolish me, but that could be fun actually. I think he's better fundamentally at the game than I am.
Oh, that too. Oops.
Oh. Kirby is like 67% of the way to a do. Weirdly enough, Kirby and Jigglypuff are like very different characters. They actually have very different moves. And then like, Jigglypuff has like insane air mobility. She has like one of the best, and then Kirby has one of the worst for some reason.
No!
Can Sing hit aerial opponents? Yeah, I believe so. They're both pink balls. I'm actually yellow. I'm a lemon flavored Kirby.
And I got a headband on.
Yeah, you tell him. God damn it. Okay, 2-1. 2-1. Is eating a Kirby vegan? No.
Yes.
It's not. Yes, because Kirby would consent. Well, then it would be. Yeah, true. If Kirby consents, it's vegan. What the? That was ridiculous. What the fuck? Nice, okay. Good rehearsal.
What? How's that fair? Okay.
Blah. Oh, this is bad. I think I'm dead.
Okay.
I lose my jumps if I get hit out of that. Alright, 2-0.
I hated every second of these stocks. What's wrong with this?
No, I was alive for like a second.
The goat strikes again. The goat comeback. Ugh. No. Oh, hold on. Okay, it's too hard.
Still works,
that's too
baby. Still works. I just died! You got battlefielded!
It's so stupid. What a broken, stupid fucking character.
That does not work at Zero, man.
It doesn't matter.
GG's. Alright, GG's.
Stupid character.
Well played, well played.
Jeez.
I'm also like, I'm flabbergasted.
Very
You had to
intense stocks.
You went Marth, it's arguably your main. Lost twice to Kirby, and then switched to Jigglypuff to reverse 3 army.
Yeah, Martha's just a bad character. You know?
The matchup is just, you know, good for Kirby, I think. Alright, GG's. Thank you, Ray,
Jeez.
for playing. Appreciate it.
Video plans.
Fuck your mom. All night long, baby.
Nice.
Update Slippy, apparently. When I closed it, it said, like, it gave me a thing.
Yeah, I guess it only updates when you close it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, hold on. Let me do something really fast. Just hang with me in the VC for a moment while I just do something really quick.
Why? What are you doing? Why do I need to be here?
Checking unban requests really quick. How do I check this?